Hi Aries! Thank you for visiting my channel, Merging Timelines. I'm Melanie, and today we're going to do your May monthly reading. Thank you so much for coming back. I know, guys, I didn't do a mid-monthly for you. And no, I don't love you any less. I'm sorry. I'm getting better with my time management. No, it's not really time management. I'm at home with my son right now. I'm doing my creative projects. I am doing tarot at this moment, and I am reading personals. I am taking a time out of the 3D experience because every time I'm in it, it comes crashing down, and it's something I weirdly can't explain. I know you guys may or may not understand this. If you can relate, drop it down in the comment box below. I could use your support. But it's very hard to explain. It doesn't really turn out well for me, and it's not because I'm not a good worker, because I know I may have a hard time admitting my flaws at times, but I'm a very good worker. I feel like the divine just has plans for me. And those plans are my creative ideas, and I have the support of my family to do these things that are emotionally fulfilling as I heal myself from bad habits that I have created in my past, and then I have this beautiful opportunity to help others heal, and I enjoy this a lot more than getting a regular paycheck. Although my personal readings have been picking up very, 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 very unexpectedly. I thought that it was going to take me a minute. I watch other readers say all the time, oh, it picked up for me instant. And I was like, oh, how could I get that lucky? But then I started, to believe that it could really happen for me, and it is. It's happening. I am getting personal readings, and I'm getting to meet a lot of you on a very intimate level, and which I enjoy very, very much, Aries. So thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for all of you who reached out for a personal reading. If you would like one, my information will be in the box below, description box. My email address is mergingtimelines@yahoo.com. I do a video chat live with you if you prefer that way, or if you just want to do a personal link, then that is available too. The readings are $25 at the moment, so if you can afford that, please reach out, and I would love to tap into your energies. Okay? Alright, with all that being said, let's get into the May reading. So I have a good feeling about us all for the month of May. I have seen in the last two readings that I did for Cancer and Virgo that we had bright happiness coming our way. And I don't expect anything less from my boss business owners, my people who run, that came to slay. You guys are always slaying. So, of course, with an Aries, it's a given. You're like, Mel, we know, we've got this. We do it pretty damn well. I love an Aries. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love your energy, your bold, confident energy, your wise mentality, wise behavior. Aries, your cards came out really quickly. Let's talk about them. Oh, if I did not say, because I was chatting so much, we are doing The Universe Has Your Back. 3 cards in your past, present, future format. As you know, they simultaneously exist, but we're just doing our traditional spread for the Merging Timelines channel. Thank you for watching. We are also getting an additional message today from our angels, the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay? Let's see what the angels have to say, but Past, present, future. The past, you were creating mindful moments throughout the day, reminding yourself that you were loved and that miracles happen, and they are natural. They happen all the time. They are blissful. They are simple. They are not as complex as our human minds would like to make them out to be. They are actually presented to us in our stillest hour. So I feel like in the past you may have noticed this, and it has allowed you to move into your heart space, which says that your capacity to tune into the energy of love gives you the words you need when you are ready to speak up, the compassion you need when it is time to forgive, and the power you need when you are lost. So by allowing yourself to recapture this imaginative, simple-minded, childish way of existing in this human experience, you have aligned yourself with frequencies that release a lot of blockages for you. Chakra clearing. I love this card. Purple is the color of divine healing. So you call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. I used to say this all the time at my job. And I used to walk out by the trees. And as I was being so grateful, because I've never prayed and thanked the divine for any other job in my life, I'm ashamed to say, besides my last one. But the one that I just left, I made a habit to walk by the trees every day and pray and thank them for this beautiful job I thought was the best one I could get yet, until he gave me this opportunity to sit here and be at my own home doing what I love to do the most, which is encourage others to be their higher self. But I said that to say it works, sitting there in deep meditation and prayer and asking them to realign, reopen, and clear and cleanse them of all their negative energy, negative cycles, negative emotion, negative people. If you ask them to do the work for you, you have no question as you move about into this human realm, this human experience, when there is a little bit of friction rather than competing back with it, you have the sudden impulse to just say, okay, there is my sign, there is my message. Okay? So I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And this does involve you being wise and acting alone. There's only one owl, So this decision comes from you, Aries, and who better to give this decision to but the boss business owner themselves in their own season. Stand up, Aries. We're getting ready to get into Gemini energy, which is always the Me Too energy. This is the I see, I do, I mock energy. Aries is all about slaying and taking control and being the one that recognizes that little bit of spark in every single person that walks by, from the janitor to the CEO. They have the ability to build each individual as if they were all on a level plane. And that's what I love about Aries. Okay, so Aries, with that being said, we are reading for my sun and moon signs. I did not say that earlier. I do apologize, but that is how I read on my channel. So if you have sun or moon in the placement of Aries, then these messages are for you. They are offering you truth, clarity, reassurance, guidance from the divine. That is my intention. I will only speak positive into any one of my readers or my viewers, because that is what I sit here on camera for every day as I shuffle these cards. I love shuffling. I've always loved shuffling, but I love even more empowering each person as if God was speaking directly through me. And so I thank him for allowing me to be this clear and open channel. Again, I told you I didn't thank him for many jobs, but I thanked him for at least the last two. The last one I can say almost every day, if not every day. And now I'm taking the time to be grateful. So maybe some of you have been saying, you know what, God, I am just blessed. And life has really, really shown me that no matter what decision I made, I was going to be taken care of. So, gratitude will really lead to some amazing things, Aries. I know I'm not talking to a lot of people who don't already know that, because I know the Aries community are about gratitude, about that, showing that appreciation for each and every individual and their own individual journeys that they play. Appreciate you guys, Aries. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Sun and moon signs. Let's talk about what's going on for your month of May 2019. This year has been flying. They do say your 20s fly. They don't lie. But I can say it's been a good experience. A good decade. That I have learned a lot. And I hear you already saying, well, you got a lot more to learn now. I got you. Hopefully I get a lot more of you guys around me, because y'all know how to manage. But more so, I can appreciate of an Aries, more than you like to manage or you can manage, you can also build. You can build a person up. You can make them feel strong. You can show them exactly what points they shine in. I really am curious, what is it that we're going to get into with your tarot, because you have been living very simply, allowing yourself to feel almost kind of like an air sign, like you're flying, like you're living in between the world of being right next to spirituality, right next to the spiritual realm, as if it's something that you coexist with, because you do. But I feel like more than usual, you're noticing that it's there. And that's beautiful for you, Aries. We are 12 minutes in, and I have been yapping away, but I'm just waiting for them to give me your cards. No rush though, Spirit. We can be here all day. Because I know you guys like to sit here with me, Aries. You're like, no. Okay, about that building. Girl, we do want to sit here with you, but we got people, places, other things to do, you know. I got you, Aries. I got you. Spirit guides, could we please bring our message? Okay, they say. You got Leo energy in your head. And these flew out. We'll talk about them though. So you have these two that came in the reverse, and it was a little concerning at first, but now I can see where we're going with this, so let's talk about that. You've got, right beneath the Prince of Cups, as your influence is your present energy of dealing with someone who's getting ready to make a very harsh decision. You have the strength. I'm sorry, you don't feel like you have the strength, because this card is reversed. So while it knows its passion and its true investment, I feel like you're being very insecure towards the person that is possibly showing up very bitter at the moment. You know, you do have judgment in your heart, so something that you laid to rest, or something that your heart avoided dealing with. Head and heart is insecure. It is dealing with something it was trying to put to rest. but yet it's still sitting there like I want to say Pandora's box, but it is sitting there, ready for you to unravel it, for you to acknowledge it. And yet you don't feel like you have the strength to, but whatever it is that you are doing it because you're getting closer to sorry, you are getting closer to consciousness. So you're going to get ready to sell the dream to someone, if you haven't already. Pisces season talks about this card, Pisces, the dream seller of emotion, the one that could literally talk you into anything because it can meet your emotion on a very sensitive level, a very compassionate level. So you could be talking to a Pisces about how to open up emotionally where you feel like you're insecure because you're dealing with this current energy. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. It's an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you are dealing with the fact that they are ready to let go of you because of this. I always point out with this card that this woman's pissed off that this is going on behind her. So she's making decisions and you're insecure about it, or it could be vice versa. Okay? And so it has you contemplating something that you once felt as though you put to rest, but yet it's still sitting there in your heart space, ready for you to acknowledge it, something that you have put out of your sight, out of your mind, but not really got rid of. You're being defensive, yes. You are feeling like you have to defend yourself, defend what it is you are passionate about. There's that Leo energy again. It's fixed on its passion. It knows what it is protecting, yet it's still in contemplation moving forward. Who are you selling the dream to? Because you are acting more immature than this female, if you are the male. If you are the female watching, then you're just bitter towards a childish male who sells everyone the dream, and you want him to make the decision while he sits and contemplates his decision. You are losing patience. Take the reading as it resonates, guys. Always, this could be speaking from your point of view or your cross-watcher's point of view, because energies are fluid, but there's still an imbalance here when it comes to something that we can see in the physical realm, in the physical eye. There's a lot of missing pieces and a lot of, the theme tonight has been avoiding with you, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. I know that it sucks for you to not have been done, but there's always a reason behind the divine. I can sit here and say that I plan to leave you guys last. No, I don't know enough Aries to harbor anything, and in fact, I love Aries. My father is an Aries. So I said that to say that sometimes there's a plan, because we are just tools. We are souls with a purpose, and we all play a divine position in his orchestrated plan for us all to find and gain unconditional love for ourselves and then one another in that order. Sorry, I was deep in thought and shoof, there goes your cards. Getting back to where we were. Thank you for your patience. By the way, thank you for watching the channel. And so we're returning to the fact that we are going to get our clarifiers, because at the moment I have lost my train of thought with that. And maybe that's enough of that for right now. Let's get into the clarifiers. They say, okay, 2 more shuffles. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. And let's talk about my Aries current energy as they watch. Whew. Bottom of the deck, this was Cancer. Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but they had this too, which talks about cycles that keep coming around that they are needing to focus on. It has something to do with the 9 of Cups and emotional fulfillment. So there is another cycle that's coming back around, and it's pretty much asking you what really emotionally fulfills you, because only you can be accountable for you, and only you are to blame for all of your decision making, because you are a divine being, an infinite being here exercising your own free will and choice. So what do you choose at this time, Aries? We're talking about this card again, and I did go into detail about it. The 6 of Pentacles is about the material world, what we can see on our visual plane with the 2 eyes that we are given to see out of, which does play a part of the illusion. You know, it's a tricky eye to use for your choices, yet it is the one that we learn to use naturally. So you are insecure about the fact that you know things are imbalanced on your material world, in your 3D experience, what you can see. There are things that are scattered and out of place, and yet this is in the energy of you trying to find peace within, to make these decisions that would not be as easy to make had you not gone within, had you not spent time with yourself, had you not allowed yourself to realize that miracles are natural and that you are a divine being who is tuning into this energy of love. You know, at this time, as you contemplate on something that you have allowed to put to rest, out of avoiding it, because it's not really an arresting position, it is in your heart, and you are releasing all the other options, and it's not easy. It's not easy to let go of the illusions that you played into, the other options that were there that were very tempting, but it is happening. It is here. It is the reason why you happen to be insecure, because you got lost at some point, lost and found. But hey, we are found, and moving forward we have the dream, but that has anxieties and fears. Now that we are woke and that we are allowing ourselves to realize that we are infinite beings and we are here having an experience, we are getting closer to our own free will, and just how much does it mean, and will it mean to fight for exactly what it is that you love that mirrors yourself. When we fight for what we love about us, it becomes easy to see on the outside what matches its frequency when we find ourselves deserving or tolerable to another person or a job because it was meant to be. You're going to let go of this material world and its importance because she demands you to choose what exactly is important. Air and earth. The mind is deciding what wants to see, what it wants to let go of. It's fighting, it's battling, it's being stingy, it's being almost like a cheeky businessman, unfair, unbalanced. But it demands there's a female here, or there's a feminine energy, because we have both within ourselves, that's demanding equality. It's demanding, yes, equality with the Libra energy, a balancing of the scales, where in the material eye, in the environment, things are very imbalanced, and it makes you insecure. You have the Four of Cups. The contemplation is because you need to put in a little bit more of work or effort on your own part of things, you know. Something about reunion with threes. Celebrating, but what are we celebrating? Because we're contemplating it. Advice, please, Spirit. Something you let go of. You're defending it. Yes, you know it is something that you are invested in, but it causes a lot of anxiety and fear for you and makes you feel a little childlike moving in it, moving towards it. But hey, or of course, if you're the feminine energy watching, you could be dealing with the Piscean, or, you know, yeah, a water sign male that's being very immature with the way that he handles his emotions. You're defending what is yours, even though you let go of it. You have the Four of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, so passionate about something that you tangibly let go of is your advice. Sell the dream, but no, I'm fearful. What if I have dug myself too deep in illusion with the sword in the snake, sword in his leg? What if I've wounded myself with my decisions? Wow. Is this you, or is this the person that you're dealing with? I'm not sure. You'd have to let me know. Maybe you could comment in the comment box below if you feel so compelled to do so. If you need a personal reading, something that's more tailored to your own specific issues or your own specific journey, please do not feel shy. Write me at mergingtimelines@yahoo.com. My personal readings are only $25. All right? Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to think about what it is that I want to title this video. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions. Mwah. Bye.